Hello?
Who's this?
Hey James, how you doing, brother? This is Daniel speaking. You got a minute for me?
Sure.
Perfect. I'm calling here at the blue about that property on South May Street. That one's yours, right?
South Main Street, what? What number?
8325 South May Street over in Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
Perfect.
8325.
Yep. I'm calling here at the blue, like I said, just to see if you'd possibly be open to selling that one for some cash. I'm a local investor in the area, over in the Dalton area, so I'll be more than happy to take a look at it if that's something you're interested in.
I mean, I've been trying to sell it for a couple months now and got nothing in return.
I got you. What have you done to try and sell it for the past couple months? Have you listed it? Have you, talked to other investors? What have you done?
We've listed it with agents, a couple of agents, didn't work with any of them.
Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, what do you think the reason that you weren't able to sell it was? Was it listed too high? Was the agents just shit? Or was, what was going on?
Not sure exactly, just didn't get any traction.
I got you. What did you have it listed on the market for?
205.
205. I got you. And I'm assuming that's what you're asking for the property?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, well, look, man, I'm definitely interested in this property. You got a couple minutes for me. I'd be more than happy to ask you a couple questions about it. And then from there, I can come up with a cash offer for you. If that sounds good to you?
Alright, let's do it.
Perfect. I'll tell you a little bit about us before we get started. My name is Daniel. Our company specializes in closing deals pretty much in 2 to 3 weeks. We're 100% cash. We're going to cover all those closing costs, title fees, everything that's associated with the transaction we take care of. That way the number that me and you both agree on, that's what you walk away with at the closing table. Now the benefit of that is if you were to list it with an agent, you would have to pay that commission, and you would also have to wait, how long did you have it listed for? 3-4 months, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
So for us, it's a guaranteed cash close with no fees, no nothing, in literally 2 to 3 weeks. So anything that didn't go good with the agent, we pretty much overcome that with our process. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, man. Well, look, tell me a little bit about the property. Just give me a walkthrough. Imagine you're an investor. What do you need to do to the property to get it listed, to get it sold?
I mean, it definitely needs some work. Some in the kitchen, bathrooms, walls of the entire house, basically, and the floors.
I got you. And just to confirm, it is a 4-bed, 1-bath, just over 1,100 square feet, correct?
Right.
Okay, and then are we talking brick or frame here?
Brick.
Okay, cool. So, tell me a little bit about the bedrooms. We have 4 of them. What's the situation over there?
Yeah, all the bedrooms are pretty old. The house itself is pretty old, so you have to definitely replace the floors and paint the walls.
Okay.
On all 4 bedrooms.
I got you. So all the 4 bedrooms did a pretty hefty job. What about the bathroom in that property?
Yeah, the bathroom is definitely gonna need some work. Probably gonna have to replace the floors, paint the walls, maybe even replace the sink.
I got you. Okay. And this is a 4-bed, 1-bath. Are you sitting on a slab, or do you have a basement also?
There is a basement.
There is a basement. How's the condition of the basement?
It'll also need some work. The floors, you'll have to rip them out, put some new ones in, and just paint the walls.
Anything down in the basement, like a bedroom, bathroom, or is it just a basement?
Just a basement.
Just a basement, and no water leakage, nothing like that?
No.
Okay, cool. And is there if there's a separate entrance from the basement, from outside into the basement, or is it all connected through the house?
All connected to the house.
All connected through the house. I got you, my friend. Okay. And what about the kitchen in the property? How's that looking? What do I have to do over there?
I mean, the cabinets are pretty old. They're wood. I don't think that painting over them will be enough. We probably have to rip them out, buy new ones.
Rip them out.
And the countertop, same thing.
I got you. So, okay. And then, obviously, as an investor, that stuff's important, but the biggest things that are the most important to me are essentially the big 4 things in the house. So we're talking roof, HVAC, electricity, and plumbing. So walk me through the roof. What's the condition like on the roof? Have you had it replaced? What's going on over there?
Yeah, we had it replaced about 2 years ago, so it's pretty new.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. And what about electricity, plumbing? Any issues that you're aware of, or it seems like it's working all good?
No, it's working all good.
And what about the HVAC? Is it still on a radiator attached to the window, or is it central air, central cooling?
Yeah, it's still on the radiator.
Oh, still on a radiator. Okay, I got you, my friend. And do you live at the property? Seems like you know a good bit about it.
Yeah, not anymore. It used to be under my mother's name, and then she passed away. Got it under my name. Now I'm just trying to get rid of it.
I got you. So essentially, you don't live at the property. If you don't mind me asking, where do you live at?
Florida.
Ooh, Florida. Well, where in Florida?
Miami.
Much better spot than Chicago, I'll tell you that, my friend.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so it's vacant, I'm assuming? No one lives there?
Yeah, it's vacant.
And then is it on lockbox?
Yes, there's a lockbox.
Perfect. Okay, cool. I mean, let me ask you this. I don't know when the last time you were there, but if you happen to have some photos of the property from the last time you were there, that would help me out a great bit. Essentially, what that does for me is I can send that over to my contractor. He gives me a preliminary bid on the property, tells me exactly how much work he thinks needs to be done, and then obviously once me and you agree on a number and everything like that, which we'll get into a little bit later. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send him out there. He's gonna put in the lockbox button. He'll actually walk the property, inspect everything, and see exactly what needs to be done. So it'll give me a final number for repairs. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Perfect. So if you have photos, send those over. But I mean, so I'm assuming that you're looking to get rid of this property because of your mother, right? She passed away, and now you're just looking to move on.
Yeah.
I got you. So assuming me and you agree on a number today, I mean, can we get this in writing?
Yeah, depends on the number.
Depends on the number. I got you, my friend. And what is that number?
I mean, as I said, we went for 205.
205.
200.
I got you. Well, I mean, obviously, and you know, that 205 number, obviously, I would love to give it to you, but the way we run our numbers is we take a look at current market value, right? We take a look at what properties on the market are currently selling for in your area. So you listed it for 205, and you told me you don't know why you didn't get it sold. Well, it seems like the issue of why you weren't able to get it sold is because it needs so much work, and the market doesn't support that, right? So the market in your area for brand new properties, I'm talking properties that have just gone through full rehab and don't need any work to them, are selling for about 205, 210, 215. They're in the low twos areas. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So with this property, I mean, how much do you think we need to put into it?
I don't know. I've never flipped a home, you know. So.
Okay, so I'll tell you. I mean, just off the bedroom, bathroom, you know, basement, everything like that. I'm assuming there's a garage as well.
Yeah, there's a garage.
And how's that looking?
It's decent. It just needs paint on the walls. That's it.
Yeah, I got you. So this is a full gut job, right? We're gonna have to pretty much build everything up from brand new, right? We're just not gonna tear down the property, but we're gonna work from the inside. Obviously, that's a big ticket right there. And then the biggest thing here is the radiator. Switching it from a radiator into a central air, central cooling, you know, installing an actual HVAC unit, everything like that, it's gonna cost us about $25,000 to $30,000 alone. So we're looking at about $100,000 to $110,000 job here. Does that make sense?
So what does that make the value of the house then?
The value of the house,
110. We want it for 205. Where are we at now? Like
yeah, I mean, obviously, I assume the number you're looking for is that 205 minus that 110, but what you're not factoring in here, right, is obviously you were to sell it with your agent. Let's say you were able to sell it for $200,000. You're still going to have to cover her closing costs, and you're going to have to cover her commissions. So that's another $15,000 that you're losing right there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's say you were able to get it sold. You're really netting about $185, but the property needs about $100,000 of repairs. Let's just call it $100,000 even.
Okay, so that's 85.
That's $85,000, right, my friend? But at the end of the day, the same way you feed your family is the same way I feed mine, right? I feed my family by buying properties like this, flipping them and selling them for more. So I have to make some sort of profit on this, if that makes sense to you.
Right.
So, I mean, for this to make sense for us to move forward, I mean, we're going to need to be at about $60,000 in cash here.
60,000.
Yeah, I mean, and
That's
I'll tell you.
basically leaving you with 25K to run away with.
Okay, so I'm assuming you owe about $35,000 as a mortgage?
But we owe 50.
Oh, you owe 50. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, look, let me tell you a little bit about the process so you feel more comfortable with what happens next, and then we'll sort of get back into the numbers, right? But the way this works is I'll put down a $5,000 non-refundable earnest money deposit with the title company. Now, from there, what's going to happen is they're going to do their job. We pay them for a reason. They're going to pull title. They're going to make sure that the property is free and clear. The title company is there to make sure me and you are both safe. They mediate the transaction. Now, they pull title. Everything comes back clean. What happens is they're going to reach out to you. They're going to get some information from you, verify that you are who you actually say you are. And then from there, they're going to ask for your wiring instructions, and then we're going to close on the property pretty much. They're going to send out closing docs to you, me. You can be in Miami. You don't have to come up for this. Everything's virtual. All good. And then we get this property done. I get the property, you get the cash. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, This could really be wrapped up in the next 10 days here, but like I said, for this to work for us, we really need to be around that $65,000 range.
65 sounds better.
65 sounds better?
A bit better, yeah.
A bit better. I got you, my friend. Yeah, I mean, it seems like you understand, right? This is a huge job here. I'm looking at about $100,000, and I didn't factor in any holding costs and our closing costs because I'm going to be covering that for you. And then obviously on the back end, once we do flip the property, I'm going to have to pay my agent about $10,000 to $12,000 to get this sold because that's our commission, right? So the spread here for me is very thin, but this is a project I like, which is why at that 65 mark, I'm willing to make something happen. So if that sounds good to you, I can drop an agreement, send it over to you. We can get the ball rolling today at that $65,000 mark. How does that sound?
Yeah, now that you mentioned that you're gonna have to list it with an agent, he's gonna take about 6%. Then, okay,
Exactly.
yeah, I think I get it now.
You get what I'm saying?
65, dude. Let's do it.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. So look, Mr. What was your last name?
Roberts.
So James Roberts. Okay, so I'm gonna type that in here. And what's a good email to send over an agreement to?
James Roberts 25 at gmail.com.
Got you, my friend. Perfect. All right, my friend. So I walked you through the process. This is what's gonna happen next. I'm gonna drop that agreement. Give me 2 to 3 minutes. I'll shoot you a call back once I send it out to your email. We'll review everything together. Make sure we're both on the same page. Get that finalized. From there, I'm gonna forward that over to the title company. Once the title company has that, they're gonna start working on their thing. They're gonna do their job. They're gonna pull title. I'm gonna also submit a non-refundable deposit as well. I'll send you a screenshot of that, or an email once that's sent in. You can see the wiring confirmation. And then essentially that keeps me and you both locked in. I'm buying the property. You're not selling to anyone else. We get the ball rolling and we close on this in the next, 10 or so days. How does that sound to you?
Sounds good. What's your name again?
My name was Daniel, brother.
Daniel.
Alrighty, Mr. Roberts. I'll shoot you a call back here in the next couple minutes. Just be on the lookout for my call. It's the number ending in 8423.
Alright, thank you, Daniel.
Alrighty, bye-bye.